Good morning, guys. It's your girl Mo, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you enjoy the content that you see. But today is gonna be a little bit different. I took a day off yesterday because I was going through a lot, guys. And I think maybe 2 videos ago, I stated that I'm going through some stuff. It's like a journey for me. So if you guys would allow me, I just want to kind of be transparent in this moment while I'm still vulnerable, while the feelings are still fresh, and my mind is clouded, but I'm in my head. So I just want to take this moment because I plan on being here for the long ride. So I want you guys to embrace this journey with me. And some of you may be like, oh, you're an oversharer. Some of you may be like, girl, that's your business. We don't care. Keep it off of YouTube. And some of you may be like, why are we talking about this? So for those of you who have those feelings, I respect that. But this is my channel. And there are people out there that are going through what I'm currently going through. Every day, there's people that need a lifting, people who need to know that this stuff is real, and it affects everyone involved. So as you guys may not know, I've been in a relationship for 16 years, since I was 16 years old, with my high school sweetheart or whatever. We share 4 children, and I had a bonus child or whatever that at one point in time was made on me, because when we got together he had no children, was made on me, and I decided to accept the responsibility of being in his life and still moving forward with my partner, right? As people do all the time. So with that being said, as of today, or yesterday I should say, I decided to end things. Well, we a few days ago we decided to end things. Like, he decided to end things or whatever. Stuff had been kind of rocky. It's been a constant motion of back and forth and stuff like that, but nevertheless, we were still kind of together, if that makes sense. You know, people with that many years don't just fade away. And when I tell you that we've been through so much, like so much together, not even just infidelity stuff, like just life, you know. You can't be with someone from your childhood all the way into adulthood, bringing kids into this world and stuff like that, and expect you know, anything to be a smooth sail, because it's definitely not by far. So anyways, so we have been experiencing some stuff over these past few weeks and stuff like that, some stuff that stemmed from infidelity on his part, not mine. And just decided to move forward. You know, it was kind of like a denial thing. So I'm trying not to cry, guys. So just recently I discovered some unforgivable things and decided to move forward with my life and our kids' life without being in a relationship with him. And as painful as it is to really like cut it, I have to, because I feel like that must be lint from my clothes. I feel like I've accepted so much that should never have played a role in our relationship. Like, it was by far past just relationship stuff. Like, people in relationships, I feel like, fight over finances, fight over bills, fight over you know the kids, as far as like, do this with them that day, I'm gonna do this with them that day, stuff like that. I feel like is problems or issues that should exist in relationship, because that is a part of everyday life, human being, stuff like that. But problems as far as infidelity, people stalking you, people talking bad about you and your person not defending you, stuff like that, I feel like should not exist in one's relationship. It's not something that I no longer wanted to exist in my relationship. I've felt myself getting depressed. I've expressed to you guys, as of course to my partner, that I felt overwhelmed, especially with everything that our children was going through as far as school and stuff like that. And a lot of that was playing on my toll, on my mental, day to day to day. And still having to be a mom and show up for my kids, still having to be a stylist and provide for my children, still having to take care of my household, still having to feed my kids, still having to get up every day and make this shit work. I could not bear anything else. Okay, I cannot bear nothing else. I don't want to bear nothing else. So at this point, I just decided to completely 100% separate. And this is the first that this has ever happened where we're not even in the same household anymore at this point. I've never been with anybody else. Like, he's all I've known. Like, I've been in relationships, but that's high school shit, middle school shit, like, kiddie stuff. But in my adulthood, from 16 to 33, that man was the only man that I gave myself to, the only man that I loved, the only man that I really confided in, I trusted, and just stood 10 motherfucking toes down for. I'm no saint. I don't want to come off as I'm a saint, but I refuse to say that I did anything that risked my family being torn apart, because I did not. And he knows that. And I felt like I was his pillow, so he was comfortable. But those are my feelings. Of course, he has his. And people choose to be with who they choose to be with, And if I'm no longer the chosen one, that's completely fine. But allow me to go my separate way while you figure your stuff out, And I feel like everyone should do that. If you know you don't want to be with a person anymore, or you need time to figure out your wants and your needs, then do that and it's gonna hurt either way. But that's where the respect for the other person comes in at. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at with it. I don't know if there's a future for us. But right now I am solely focused on myself. I am 100% focused on myself so I can remain focused for my children. And my children need me, And I need me. So I'm not bitter. I am hurt, deeply hurt. Is a relationship for over a decade, going on to 2 decades, is nothing. Is nothing easy to swallow once it dies or is cut off or whatever. Like, that's nothing to take with a grain of salt. And I know he loved me. You know, I don't want to give the impression that he didn't love me, he didn't care about me, but he didn't respect me. And that's just the feelings he put in me, not how I feel. It's the feelings he put there. So I'm human. I have a heart. I bleed red. So that means I'm no different from anybody else. You know, and I'm just hurt. I'm in a hurt state right now. It's a crazy way to end my year. You know, I was so positive and so hopeful, but I want to continue to remain that. I want to continue to be on that path. So if you guys notice something, things seem a little different or whatever, it's maybe because I'm trying to piece back up something that was crushed. Okay, so, but I'm going to continue to show up for me. I'm going to continue my journey because this has a purpose behind it and I want to fulfill that. And hopefully 2023 has so much more positivity for me and myself. And I'm just hopeful that it's motherfucking pot of gold at the end of this goddamn thunderstorm. So that wraps this up. I'm sorry Vlogmas Day 8 wasn't anything cheerful or nothing like that. I'll try to get back on track. And you know, end this year the best that I can end it, guys. But I am going through a storm. So with that being said, thank you for allowing me to be transparent. Thank you for allowing me to speak my truth. And for anyone who is experiencing anything similar that I'm experiencing, I pray for you, your mental, your health, and your ability to move forward and go forward if that's what your heart desires. So welcome to my new journey. It's a new journey. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. I'm still pressing my foot on the gas, okay? I'm still pressing my foot on the gas. So I'm gonna catch y'all folks on the next video. Thank you.